Hey guys, it's Thursday again, and I am in Newcastle, Kentucky at one of the pilots. I couldn't get all my stops delivered yesterday. I'm on a 1,000-mile run that started in Wisconsin, did a lot of stuff in around the Cincinnati, Ohio area. Now I'm cutting across over down by the Louisville area, Louisville, Kentucky. I've got a couple of deliveries on the Indiana side. Then I have a backhaul out of Louisville, and then I'm going back to Wisconsin. Anyway, I stopped here, got a shower, got fuel and everything yesterday, so that I'm ready to go today. And then I'll be heading back to the house for the night, and then they've got me something short for Friday. All right, so this week I've had a trainee guy. He's got a couple years of experience already because JB Hunt is it's not a training company. You do need at least a little bit of experience before you come over here. So anyway, he was in the truck with me for a couple days, and we did a few deliveries. And he was on his own yesterday. Should have did his own delivery yesterday. I haven't talked to him yet, so I'm not exactly sure how that went. I don't have a lot of other things. I got a couple of new things in the truck that hopefully will make my life a little bit easier. I'll show those to you real quickly, and then we'll go over the net or go over the payroll. So let me flip this around and I'll show you my new stuff. All right, so one of the new things that I got is this seat organizer thing. So a lot of times I'm throwing stuff just on my seat. Like you can see, I just threw my vest on the seat still, but I can put stuff in here. Now I've got my clipboard and water. I've got some paperwork behind the clipboard. I just barely started using it. I stuck a hook over here so I can put my Bluetooth over here. And then I've got room to put whatever. I've got hand sanitizer and crap, just stuff that was clogging up my pockets and shelves and stuff in the trailer, but stuff I need or not in the trailer, inside the truck, in the cab, but I still kind of need on a regular basis. I've got a water bottle in there, just stuff that I wanted to get out of my immediate area, but stuff I still use on a regular basis, and I wanted to get it off the seat. The vest is fine. All right, the other thing I got was this little 12-volt adapter. I don't like a whole bunch of cables and stuff on the front side of my dash, like hanging down by a lot of see where this 12-volt outlet is here. It's not focusing very well, but my cables would be like either down here or over here or straight down here. I don't like that. I could route them behind or whatever, but anyway, they were just annoying me, and I needed one more occasionally, so I just got that adapter. This one is switchable, so if I'm not using one, I can actually turn it off and on. And then it has USB on top, so I can, like this is my phone charging cable. I can just plug USB straight in there as well. So I got plenty of power outlets now. I've had all three of them working, plus my phone charger working, and I did not blow a fuse over here, but mostly I'm using it for charging or powering like my GPS or phone or whatever. So we're not doing a real big power draw. Okay, So now let's go ahead and take a look at my payroll. I've got it in here now. The this payroll is going to show 5 days on Amazon and the day that they forgot to pay me for the day I helped on Home Depot. So you can see this is April 8th, 2021. Me. You see it shows no miles because they just paid me salary. It was just easier. So that ended up being $18.95.38 for 5 days on Amazon and 1 on Home Depot. Home Depot, they paid me a lot less. I want to say like $272 or something. I don't know why that is, but I'm not a big fan of helping on Home Depot if I don't make at least 300, honestly. But anyway, then you see my deductions and taxes there. And so my net pay to my bank account, $1,322.57. So a quick note about that. My days on that I do help on Home Depot are shorter. So maybe they prorate it by number of hours worked or whatever. I don't know, which is in stark contrast to Amazon, where you can work only 4 days over there, and just because you went over there, they pay you the 5th day. So you basically get free money. So it's between accounts, it's really hard to understand how they want to pay you and what they're willing to pay you and stuff like that. It's all in the contract and what they want to pay. On that note, I did talk to an Ashley driver at one of my deliveries, Ashley Furniture. He actually saw me walking back to the truck after I was checking in, and he's like, "Hey, JB." And he used to be a JB driver not too long ago, I guess. I said, "Well, hey, how's it going?" He said, "Better now that I'm not at JB." I said, "Huh, I'm doing really well here." And I guess, he was from the South, out of Louisiana, Mississippi, somewhere around there. And by going to Ashley, he got almost $15,000 more dollars from whatever he was doing at JB Hunt. And I say, if you can make $15,000 more dollars and you're happy, then great. My experience around here is I make more than the Ashley drivers in the Midwest. So part of it is regional. But anyway, it didn't sound like he had anything bad to say about JB Hunt, except he was just making more money at Ashley. And I mean, he particularly stopped to talk to me just because he saw that I was JB Hunt. So I think he still has an affinity for the company. So anyway, in that case, regionally, you may find spots where you can make more money with a different company, especially if the company is based out of a northern or midwestern area, because up here the demand for drivers is so great and the cost of living is higher, so the wages are a lot higher. They really are. And down south, they tend to pay a little bit less, cost of living is less, and people are willing to take less as drivers. So it matters per region, it matters per company, all of that matters. Anyway, the long story short is, especially if you're living up in the upper Midwest right now, you can make pretty good money across the board with a lot of different companies. Right now, I'm probably on track to be pushing, I'll probably push around 85 thousand this year. Could be more. It depends on what happens, because I've been on Simmons now for the whole first quarter. I should have been moved over to Amazon already, but when I get to Amazon, it'll go up because I'll just be a lot more active, a lot more miles, a lot more stops, the whole thing, and it just ends up being more pay over at Amazon. I'm doing fine here on Simmons, and if I end up having to stay the whole year, which I don't think is going to happen, I'll probably be around the 85,000 mark as the year progresses and finishes up. So you can make that up here at JB Hunt on the Simmons account, and we need drivers if you're looking for a job. And I mean, today is April 8th, 2021. So when you're seeing this video, if it's anywhere near there, we still need drivers on that account. You'll have to touch a few mattresses. You just drag them to the back of the trailer. They're in plastic. They're heavy. You'll sweat. You'll be hot. You'll be cold. It's not that bad though. I mean, it takes about 2 weeks and you're fine. We have and have had female drivers do the job for multiple years in a row. It's if we got female drivers, and we're not talking about linebackers, I'm talking about 5'5" little girls that can't, and I apologize for saying little girls, but I'm just trying to make a comparison. They're shorter than me, they're lighter than me, and they can reach up and grab mattresses and pull them to the back of the trailer. So it's not as physical as it may seem at first, and you can make pretty good money while you do deliveries. The hard part on this job is you will have to maneuver into some tight lots, back down alleys. Yesterday I had a hard time finding a place, and I had to make a couple turns that were really tight inside of a small town. And once I got down to where the guy was, I had to back basically down. It was kind of a street, but it was like a cut through street slash alley. And when I backed down it, nobody else would be able to get through. It's kind of tight, and that's just out in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, basically. Supposedly it's Monroe, but we weren't actually totally in Monroe. So, and Monroe's not that big anyway. The point is, I think the bigger challenge is the maneuvering, especially backing up into some places that are a little bit more difficult. So you'll either get skills really quickly, or if you have good backing skills already, you'll use them on this account. And of course, they need you on Amazon. I think Amazon is still offering at least $5,000 bonus. The Simmons account is offering a $5,000 sign-on bonus to come over here. So, I mean, you can get money in your hand just by coming over, and then you'll make good money once you're here. So if you're making whatever, I tell people, if you're making under $1,200 a week, you really need to give this a look. But honestly, it's, unless you have a short week or things go bad, you're probably not going to make less than $1,500 per week. That's kind of the minimum for most people, is a $300 day on this account. So if you're not making $1,500 gross per week, you really need to give this a really good look. All right, so to do that, you can give me a call at 608-424-8121. You can comment here. You can text me at that number as well if you're interested in getting on board with JB Hunt. If you are, I mean, please contact me first, because I'm not going to lie, I get a bonus if you sign up through my alpha code. If I refer you, I get money for that. And I mean, pretty much every company is like that. So I'd prefer, if you're thinking about JB Hunt, please contact me first, and we will whether it's text or phone or comment down here. We'll get in contact, and I will refer you, and then when you sign up, I will get some money. Not that I'm greedy, but everybody needs a little bit more money. I got some work that needs to be done on the house. I've got to repaint my truck. I've got stuff. Everybody has stuff that they want to do, so a few extra dollars are always good. All right, so this went longer than normal, just to hear me ramble along and talk about JB Hunt and whatnot. But if you would like to talk about something else or another company, whatever, I have been a part of Schneider in the past. I actually worked for them a few different times. I quit them and went back a couple different times. I can give you reasons for each, and what I think about Schneider as a company. And I haven't been there for several years now, of course, 5 years or so. But I have talked to other Schneider drivers, and I kind of stay in contact a little bit with what's happening with the company. So I can still give an opinion. It may not be 100% up to date, but in general, I have a lot of experience with them as well. All right. That's about it. So, like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment on the video, do all those things. It helps me to be boosted up in the YouTube algorithm. More people will see the video, and we can reach more people, help more people. I don't have to do these videos. It takes time and everything. I do it when I have my spare time. So I want to know that it's actually reaching people and helping you in some way. And if there's a way I can help you more, I want to know about that. So anyway, have a great week, guys. I'll be going home tonight, and then I'll have a short run and go home for the weekend. And we'll be back next week, hopefully on Thursday, to kind of recap the week and go over it again. All right. Have a great week.